Welcome back, everybody. My name is Justin. Most people call me GDT. Unfortunately, this will be my last trading day of the week. I will not be here Thursday or Friday or next Monday, so I will be back next Tuesday. I'll make sure to post that on Twitter as well in case you guys don't watch the beginning of these videos. So, two trades today. One winner, one that came out green but was kind of more of a managing one that's not really going the way you want it to. So, pretty good stuff in there about how to manage that and still be able to come out on top. Let's trade. All right, so first trade here was on JD. You can see it pushing up into the whole number there at 58, all the way off of 56.60. So this is a nice little extension here. I go ahead and get short 200 shares here at 58, looking for a move up towards 58.50 if they're going to give me the opportunity to add in 200 shares. Kind of starts going sideways for a while. I'm like, okay, well, making a move higher, but I need higher than that to get the add in. So if it comes down here, I'll probably take half off if I can get 30 cents or so out of half the shares, see if it wants to continue down after that. But I want to at least take half off here after it's made this kind of weird sideways fake move to the upside if I can get down below 57.70. I put it out there and I get the fill there at 57.70. So I've got 100 shares left here, still at 58, trying to see if those can go lower. But now, if it wants to continue to the upside, I've got room to add back in, and that's exactly what I do. So it starts popping up here, getting up into that 50 range. So I put the 100 shares back in, not 200 this time. This is the 100 shares back in to get my initial position back, and now I have a better average on that initial position at 58.27. But it starts going sideways again, and I'm kind of watching the price action. It's not really doing what I like. So I still have plenty of room to add in here if I need to, and I think I'm going to right under the 50s here, depending on what the price action does, but kind of looking for a way out of JD at this point because it's just not acting that, if you guys watch the channel, how the trades that I like them to act. So it's moving up here. It's into the 30s. I go ahead and add in 200 more shares there. So I now have 400 shares short at an average of 58.80. And we're either going to be looking to get the pullback and cut this one off for a small profit or to cut this one off at a loser here pretty soon. So at this point, I'm like, okay, it's definitely not done what I like. I'm just going to go ahead and take this thing if we can get under my average there at 58.80 with the whole position. I'm not even going to leave any on at this point to try and get further. So it's coming down to my average there. It's trying to get under, and it flashes under for a second. I put an order out there at 58.75, and I get the fill. So plus 48 on it, but this is not really a winning trade. This is an example of one of those trades that you can manage it when it's not really going your way and still come out green. Or if this one decided that it wanted to keep going, it would have had to been a cut for a loss, and you just take the loss and move on there on JD. But we did find KC later on in the morning, approximately 40 minutes, 45 minutes later. You can see it popping up nicely here on the scanner up into the 20s. I'm looking for a move up through the 530s here before I start my position. I go ahead and click it there when I got into the 540s. Unfortunately, it was a little quick and spready, so I got the fill 300 shares short at 530. 300 on this one because it's $5 stock. Got plenty of room to get big size into this one if I have the opportunity. That was the hope and the plan. If this thing really wanted to rip, had the opportunity to turn this into a big sizer trade on this lower price stock. But if we can push through the 550s, I will look for the next 300 share addition. We get that move there. I go ahead and get short 300 more shares. We now have 600 shares short at an average of 542 per share. And we're going to see if this thing wants to keep going or come back down. Starts coming back down. I go ahead and put 500 of the shares back out to buy at 529, which is just below both entries, and then I'll leave another 100 shares out there down at 515 in case it wants to continue down further and make me some more money. So I decided to do this because I had been hanging on to the 530s there for a while, and I didn't know if it was just going to do a little flash break and then pop back up. So that's why I put 500 out here at 529 with the other 100 left over to see if it could continue down, seeing if we can get breakdown. There we're on the bid, and there we get the fill with those 500 shares, and now we have the 100 shares left over to see if they can make some more money here on KC. About 8 or 10 minutes goes by, and it's starting to bottom out a little bit here at 518. I've been watching 518 for a while. It's bounced off of 518 like 5 or 6 times already, so I'm like, We'll see. We'll see if we get a little flash under the 518s. There's the flash under. Gets me the fill at 515 to end me at plus 90 on this trade. Would have liked it to have been much bigger, but it didn't pull back quite as much as I wanted. But the good thing is this was pretty much the exact bottom of this pullback before it started a nice turn back to the upside. So pretty good fills there on the downside, all below both entries. That's going to do it for me for the day, for the week. Overall, it was a really good week where we were up 500 over the first 2 days or so, and then another 140 today. So we're up like 640 over 3 days of trading on the week. So that's pretty good. I will take that. I will not be here, like I said, in the next 2 days or next Monday. I'm going golfing right now, which is why I'm cutting my day a bit early. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.